Hi kids, it's Mrs. Fravel. How are you? Good. Me too. Hey, I just want to quickly go through how to do today's assignment that goes with biodiversity. You should have already watched my presentation on what the heck is biodiversity. And now you're going to do this lab to look at exactly how we determine what the quality of an ecosystem is based on its biodiversity. Okay, so you should start here. If you can't find the assignment, make sure you know how to find assignments. Although if you're watching my video right now, I'm going to put it on this page, so you found it, so never mind. So good job. Okay, make sure that you click on the blue line. Don't try to work in this tiny window. Click on the blue line. That's going to open your own copy in your Google Drive, which you will then, of course, file in your biology folder in your Google Drive, which you should have made. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to be running a virtual lab in which you look at the biodiversity in a couple of rivers and determine if that river has good water quality just based on the biodiversity. So first thing that you'll do is you will click on the Macroinvertebrates Lab link. It's going to open this page. Okay. What the heck is a macroinvertebrate, Mrs. Fravel? Good question. Macroinvertebrates are just invertebrate animals that you can see. That's all. And they're also easy to catch. So they're very often used as indicator species when we look at the health of an ecosystem, like a river or a lake or the ocean. So you are going to be working in two different rivers. You're going to start with River 1. So you're going to, of course, read all of the instructions, right? So for River 1, you're going to collect macroinvertebrates by clicking click here to collect macroinvertebrates 5 times. And for each time you click, you're going to categorize what is collected and put how many of each are there, okay? So in River 1, I'm going to click here to collect macroinvertebrates, and you're going to get a picture of some different animals, okay? Imagine that white rectangle is a screen that you're holding, and you've scooped up a bunch of water and sediment in it, and these are the animals that you see. What the heck do you know what you're looking at? I don't know what that is. Oh my gosh, what is that tiny little squiggly thing? Oh, it's a lobster. Okay, to know what you're looking at, come back to your worksheet and scroll all the way down to the last page. These are the groups of organisms that you're going to be looking at. Group 1 includes these guys. So you are going to look at your picture and see if you have any group 1s. Any of those group 1s? Let's see. I think I saw one of those guys, right? Yeah, so count how many you have in each group. We had a couple of the group 2. We had how many group 3? We had 1, 2, 3, 4 flatworms. I think we had one of those guys. So you count how many are in each group for each collection. So that was collection number 1. And you're going to put for each group how many you collected, okay? And you'll do that 5 times. So that was 1. Click it again. It's going to change your sample, how many you got there. Count those guys, categorize them into groups, put how many of each group are in there, okay? Easy. So easy. Do that 5 times. And then you are going to count up how many are in each group, and then count up the total number of organisms you found in the river. And then there's math. Ugh, science is so much math. Okay. You're going to find the percentage for each group, the percentage of the total organisms alive for that each group comprises. Okay, so you're going to take the number that there are of each group, the number of organisms, divided by the total organisms. So however many you have total for group 1, divide it by the total number of organisms times 100, and that'll give you the percentage, okay? Okay. And then you're going to rank them. If you have more than 35% in group 1, you get 2 points for that group. If it's between 15% and 35% on that value, you're going to get 1 point. If it's lower than 15% on that value, it's 0 points. You're going to do that for each of the 3 groups. Okay. And then you're going to determine the index score. Whew, man, how many groups got 2 points? Okay, if you had, let's say, if you had both group 1 and group 2 that got 2 points, you'll put 2 groups, multiply it by 2, its index score would be 4, for example. Okay, so you're going to take these numbers right here and count how many of the groups have those numbers. Okay, and then you're going to add up your index score. These 3 numbers add together to put your total index score. Okay, and then you're going to use those numbers, use that index score to determine how good the quality in that river, the water quality is. Is it good? Is it fair? Or is it poor? Okay, and write that right there. And then you'll do the same thing again for river 2. So river 2 is below river 1. There you go. Oh, look, more critters. Okay, so do that 5 times for that one and fill in all of the numbers. Have fun with this. I think that's it. And there's a couple of questions that you will answer thoughtfully, thoroughly, with evidence. With evidence. This is going to be a lab grade, which is an assessment grade, which is 35% of your total grade in the class. So do it well. Do not rush through it. The due date on it says Wednesday, but if you need till Friday to do it, I'm okay with that. Just make sure that if you need to take more than 1 day to do it, that you do like all of River 1 at one time. Do 5 collections at one time. Don't interrupt your collections, okay? All right, and that's all. Make sure you submit it properly. Just hit submit over on the Canvas page. Hey, have a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Please message me if you have any questions. There's also an open Google Meet between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. on Fridays. The code on that one is Fravel Bio, and only people in Canvas District can get in there. So all my fans on YouTube watching this right now, you can't get in anyway. But thanks for watching. Okay, everybody, bye. Have a great week.